Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the week of June 1st through the 8th. Yeah, June 1st through the 8th. Had to double check that. Of course, this is timeless as energy is fluid. So whenever you catch this is when it is meant for you. Three of Pentacles, the Tower, Page of Cups, Ace of Wands. All right, big changes coming your way. 10 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. My goodness, Libra, what is going on with you guys? Okay, so I do get this feeling of very strong collaboration, new ideas coming through. You could have new people on your side. If there were people that you just felt were super fake, that you're just, I'm getting the feeling of, if there were people, especially in the workplace, where you felt didn't have your back, were basically, fake as fuck, and you were just like, I can tell that by the way this person tries to butter me up or kiss my ass or try to get on my good side, that they're not well-meaning people. I feel like you can read this person or these people, pretty clearly here. And so definitely trust your intuition moving forward. The Tower with the 10 of Swords right underneath it. Let's talk about it because it's like the elephant in the room, right smack dab in the middle of your reading. Now, if you just had these four cards here, it'd be a different story altogether. But you do have the Tower and the 10 of Swords. Clearly, big endings, hurtful endings for some. Feelings of being backstabbed, betrayed, finding out people are gossiping or talking about you. I wouldn't be surprised if someone you thought was your friend or someone you thought had your back in the workplace, you discover is actually kind of talking about you as well. And I don't feel like it's that energy of them purposely going out of their way to make you look bad. But if they get cornered where it's either them looking bad or you, sorry, hon, you're the scapegoat. That's how I heard it. This person will probably play it off like, it wasn't me, I didn't say anything. And definitely if you're getting that icky feeling of, I don't think I can trust this person anymore, I think it's very clear here that this person is very much in it for themselves, does not want to look like the bad person. Maybe they've already gotten caught or gotten in trouble with, perhaps messing up at work, whatever that may be, fill in the blank. And so they don't want to dig themselves into a deeper hole, which is fine, but now right? So if you've already had this type of inkling, this feeling going on in your workplace, this is confirmation of that, okay? If this is in your home life, your romantic life, there is this feeling of things changing, a big shakeup in your home environment, things coming to an end. So there could be this dynamic that you have in your home. Somebody moves out, you invite people in to move in with you, that type of energy. Maybe you take on more than you can chew, perhaps adopting fur babies, or maybe you're finding out that, I just heard something here and I really hope that, okay, listen. If you or your partner have experienced a miscarriage recently, it's given that type of vibe. But I'm just hearing some of you are suffering a loss and it was out of your control. That's all you need to know, that it was out of your control. You did not do anything to cause this. But I'm hearing that there is someone here who may be recovering from that, okay? That just came through and that was the one-off message here. I'm not getting anything else on that. So the Tower card is the big shakeup. When things are not on a firm foundation, they tend to fall apart. So in regards to this, if you did experience, or your partner experienced, or someone in your household experienced a miscarriage, it's saying that it was never viable to begin with. I'm hearing, I'm hearing that the environment in terms of how this would have grown would not have been able to be carried to term. I don't give out health or medical advice. This is not what tarot readings are for. So that's my big disclaimer. But I'm definitely hearing that somebody here has to go see someone here definitely has to go seek medical attention. And I would assume that, you know, if you are miscarrying or you have recently miscarried or your partner has, that they are seeking medical attention. I'm hearing there was some sort of blockage there, like perhaps, and now, like I said, I'm no doctor, so I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing is that it feels like there could be surgery that could be following up this procedure for someone here. Like they discover they have a cyst or a tumor or something like that. Okay. Again, this is all that I'm channeling that's coming through. So keep that in mind. Don't take this as medical advice. And if I'm giving you any medical advice, it's definitely to seek medical advice. Okay. So 3 of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands underneath it. This is a brand new opportunity in your workplace. This could be learning something new. This could be you training a new person. This could be a new promotion for you, a new opportunity that comes through. Especially if you have felt that things were not feeling very safe and secure in your current work situation. It feels as though you get this offering of, I notice you're not as happy, or you feel like you're not getting enough recognition, or maybe you'd like to work more hours, or maybe you'd like to earn more money. I feel like you do get some sort of offering that comes through here. I'm also hearing that for some of you that can come with certain ties, right? Additional work, heavy workloads, expected to give way more than you're prepared to. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Ace of Wands, 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups. It's like you think that, and this is how Spirit told me, okay? So like you think that this new beginning that some of you have recently, not right now, that recently may have experienced that quickly came to an end. So this already happened is what Spirit is telling me. It's not like it's about to happen. For someone here, there is a new beginning, something new that happened, whether it was a relationship, a partnership, or maybe you started a training program and you realized it was not for you. I feel like something quickly came to an end. There was no completion is what I heard. 9 of Cups, right? So at the end of the day, even if it doesn't feel like this was the right thing for you, it actually puts you in a position towards what it is that you truly want for yourself. Okay. So careful of overindulgence, careful of drinking too much, especially. It's giving that there are things that are worth celebrating, but it doesn't mean that you have to celebrate every day. So some of you may be overdoing it on the drinking, okay? The Justice card, I was about to say the Libra card because I'm reading for you. The Justice card, that is your card here, your other major arcanas. So the Tower and the Justice card as your major arcanas. Things are definitely getting a huge shakeup in your world right now that are going to balance things into scale, to balance the scale. So if you have felt that things have been tipping, you know, that were affecting you in a way where you didn't feel things were in your favor, where you felt things were unjust, or you felt that there were opportunities where you were treated unfairly, or you were noticing favoritism in with other people, that sort of thing. I feel like there's about to be some big shakeup and clarity that come through that will allow the scales to be balanced in your favor, okay? That is your card, your major arcana, not just a minor arcana. A major arcana means that it's very powerful, the strongest energy. And when it is in your sign, it means you are within your power. You have the power to harness everything, every opportunity that comes your way and make it profitable, make it viable, make it fertile, make it to your liking, okay? Let's see, yeah. So the Hermit. So now we've got 2 9s here and the 6 of Swords. So if you've been in a situation where you have felt that there's been a lot of stress, where you felt that you're not quite sure where to go next, the Hermit is that energy of maybe a little bit of withdrawing and pulling back because you're trying to figure out what your next steps should be, where to go from here. Excuse me. Six of Swords, moving towards calmer waters, calmer shores, wanting to have smooth sailing is what I'm hearing. So if you're wanting to walk away from a bad marriage, a bad relationship, a bad contractual agreement, just a bad situation altogether, I do feel like you're making the moves, the steps towards what is worth it in the end for you. Listen, I was going to pull a clarifying card for the Tower and the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords came out. I hadn't asked yet, but the Page of Cups had also peeked through, so we'll see if we get repeating cards here. But the Six of Swords does speak of moving on to calmer shores, knowing that you fought the fight, the big fight here. Look at that. The Hierophant and the Emperor. Knowing that you have fought the big fight and now you're ready for whatever happens next, whatever comes through to you. I do get this feeling that you want to create the life for yourself, a life that you want for yourself that perhaps didn't feel achievable at one point or another. Maybe you felt a bit defeated, but I feel like things are starting to be a little clearer and starting to make sense, and now you're moving towards that, okay? I just heard Spirit say presumptuous, okay? So if someone was taking advantage of you, like they were very presumptuous that you were always going to be there at their, beck and call or whatever, I feel like someone's about to get a rude awakening, a major wake-up call to that, or vice versa. You just expected, anticipated, or were very presumptuous in always having certain resources there for you and available for you. Spirit is reminding you or your cross watcher that things can change at any given moment and things can always be taken away from you. So Seven of Cups, the Empress card peeked out. So definitely be grateful for everything that you have. Be present in every moment and, sit in that energy of gratitude. And with more gratitude, you call in more of what it is that you are grateful for and more of what it is that you want for yourself. Okay, so let's pull some cards for the Tower and the Ten of Swords and see what else Libra needs to be aware of. Five of Pentacles, financial ruin, feeling left out in the cold. If you're dependent on someone for finances or financial, security, if somebody else is taking care of you financially, that could be taken away from you very quickly, leaving you in a position where you're like, well, I don't know what to do now because you've always taken care of the finances, or you've always, paid for this or paid for that, or what do you mean you can't anymore? The Fool card, Major Arcana. What happens when the Tower falls apart? What happens when there's major endings? Feeling like you're no longer supported, feeling like you've been backstabbed and betrayed. Well, you have new beginnings. You come out of the cold and you start and create a new life for yourself, a new beginning. You become this resourceful person that has to look at what options are available to them and how to create the life that you want for yourself. Or you can sit and wallow in this Five of Pentacles energy and be like, oh, woe is me. There's nobody to help me. I'm left out in the cold in this snowstorm, knowing full well that you've got resources there available to you. Okay, so don't play victim. Don't fall into that, and garner the strength and the courage that you need to get yourself up. Get yourself up and start anew. Eight of Swords, Six of Cups. Like I said, do not play victim. Self-imposed imprisonment, acting like you are stuck in a situation when you know darn well you're not. It's time to grow out of bad habits is what I'm hearing. So if you are the one that's like someone's child, but you're old enough to make your own living, it's like still living at home and not really, doing anything for yourself, still depending on your parents, not to call you guys out or anything like that, but it's giving the energy of like, but you've always taken care of my bills. You've always done this for me. You've always done that for me. At some point or another, Libra, you've got to be your own person, right? Ace of Cups. So whether or not you realize that difficult decision that had to be made to either cut you out or cut you off financially or maybe give you a very strong push or nudge into being more independent and being there for yourself and creating a life for yourself. It really is truly through the hands of love and through the eyes of love that this is happening. So this is, the support that you need to help you grow. If you are not creating the life for yourself and you're just kind of at a standstill, like Two of Swords energy is what I'm seeing, then you're not fully growing, and we all should be evolving and growing. Let's see a message from your angels for Libra. What's the message? Too many cards, but what's the message for Libra from the angels? Let your past go. You could be feeling like you can't move past certain situations from the past, and that's the crutch of why you haven't been able to create a life for yourself, why you haven't been able to move on, why you haven't been able to be resourceful and dependent. Let your past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. So if this was a difficult situation from the past that clearly this chapter has ended, but somehow you still feel like you haven't fully healed, or you can't move on, or you can't figure out how to create a life for yourself or move forward. Like if you're going through a divorce or a separation, a bad breakup, and you're just like, where do I go from here? I don't know how to pay bills. I don't know how to, get a job. I don't know how to do X, Y, Z. I don't even have my license. It's like that kind of thing, like feeling like, you don't know how to create a life for yourself, or if you have children, how to do it on your own to be a single parent. Again, I'm hearing this whole, don't be a victim to your circumstances, but rather get up, turn around, pick up the pieces, put yourself back together, and keep it moving. This is a blessing in disguise. I said it, sort of. Letting you know that you did have to leave things in the past, that things didn't work out for a reason because there was something behind it. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. Now, let's pull a Queen of the Moon Oracle here for the new moon in Gemini, June 6th. What's the message for Libra for this new moon? I love new moons for manifesting, for creating the opportunities for new beginnings, for exploring new beginnings, for receiving downloads, and you have the self-love card. So it's clear here that if you feel like you are dependent on someone, or that you still are healing or hurting from this tower moment, from this, ending, from this betrayal, feeling like you don't have people in your corner anymore, pour into yourself. Do not pour into others that are not willing to do the same to you, but fill your cup first and allow others to see you fulfilled as you are whole, so that they know how you should be treated, how you should be loved. When you lack the discipline to love yourself, to respect yourself, to set safe boundaries, it becomes very easy for other people to do it, to just disrespect you, to make you feel less than. And here's a reminder that you are worthy of more, that you are deserving of more. But if you can't show it to yourself, how can anyone else? Okay, Libra? So I'm sending you that very clear message here. Love yourself, fill yourself up, go through what you need, grow through what you need to go through, more of a message here. and be ready for this new chapter, because endings always bring about new beginnings. Have a great week. I will see you guys soon. Remember to give this a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Double tap that bell to get notified of all the readings. If you're not following me over on Instagram, I am at Virgo Angel Tarot, where I do post additional content, and I let you guys know when my calendar opens up. If I didn't already say it, I've got a few appointments available for the month of June. The link is in the description box down below. I'm not quite sure I'll have room in my July calendar, as I've got a lot going on in July, and I may or may not have my next set of appointments until August or even September. I got a lot going on, guys, and there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I cannot wait to share with you guys. Things are just coming to fruition in a really nice way. So working on all that, and I work full-time, guys. I am just one person here. So I'm sending you guys so much love. Have a great week ahead. Take care. Bye.